Okay, welcome to the second Grasshopper skill training video. As always, you can download the attached PDF to follow along. So, continuing on from what we did in the first Grasshoppers video, we are going to look at subtraction problems where we will need to add the 10 pair in the form of a 5 pair. So again, we're going to be continuing to combine 10 pair and 5 pair movements in a single bead movement. Alright, let's go ahead and jump straight into some example problems. Okay, here we're going to start off by placing a 7 on the sotobon, and next we need to add 6. Okay, to add 6 here, well, that's our ladybug addition. We add 1 to the next rod left, and then we need to subtract 6's 10 pair 4. Okay, well, to do that, I need to do that in the form of a 5 pair by adding 1 and subtracting 5. So there was our Grasshopper Lesson 1 video doing addition with grasshoppers. Okay, next we're going to subtract 8. Okay, well, to do that, I subtract 1 from the next rod left. Then I need to add 8's 10 pair, which is 2. Well, to do that, I need to do it in the form of a 5 pair. And I add the 2 by adding 5 and subtracting 2's 5 pair 3. So there we had back-to-back grasshopper movements. First the addition and then the subtraction. And then lastly I add a 3 for my final answer of 8. So that was an interesting problem. Let's go ahead and take a look at a second example. In this example we start with 14. And then we need to subtract 6. Okay, so I take 1 from the next rod left, and I need to add 6's 10 pair 4. But I have no earthly beads to add 4, but I have this 5 bead, so I'm going to do it in the form of a 5 pair by adding 5 and subtracting 4's 5 pair 1. Okay, and next I need to subtract 3. Well, that's straightforward. And then finally I need to add 5. Well, that's our straight up ladybugs addition by adding 1 to the next rod left and subtracting 5's 10 pair 5 for a final answer of 10. Okay, well, let's keep working through a couple more examples. Here we'll start off with 18. Then I need to subtract 5. Well, that's straightforward. Then I need to subtract 7. Okay, so I take 1 from the next rod left, and I need to add 7's 10 pair 3 here. Well, I only have 1 earthly bead, so I'm going to have to do it in the form of a 5 pair by adding 5 and then subtracting 3's 5 pair, which is 2. Okay, and next I'm going to add 6. Okay, I do that by adding 1 to the next rod left, and then I need to subtract 6's 10 pair 4. Well, I only have 1 earthly bead there, so I'm going to have to do it in the form of a 5 pair, and I do that by adding 1 and subtracting 5. So there we had again both the grasshopper addition and grasshopper subtraction movements in a single problem. Okay, so let's go ahead and take a look at a final example. And in this example, again, we'll start off with 14, and then we're going to subtract 9. Okay, well, I subtract 1 from the next rod left, and I need to add 9's 10 pair 1 to the target rod. Well, I have to do that in the form of a 5 pair by adding 5 and subtracting 1's 5 pair 4. Okay, then I'm going to add 4, And then finally, I'm going to add 9, and I do that by adding 1 to the next rod left and subtracting 9's 10 pair 1 for a final answer of 18. So there you had a couple of really interesting grasshopper examples where we needed to use both addition and subtraction with our grasshopper movements. So if anything wasn't clear, please go back and review it as needed, and good luck with your training.